Hello, fellow anglers. Your friend and fishing expert is back with the most anticipated report of the week, your detailed fishing forecast for Saturday, the 5th of October 2025, across beautiful Australia. Ever wondered what a near full moon, warming spring waters, and stable weather can do for your fishing success? Well, my friends, this Saturday is set to be one for the books. I'll break down exactly what's happening under the surface, why the fish will be biting, and most importantly, how you can make the most of this fantastic opportunity to land some trophy catches. This October day is shaping up to be truly special, especially along the coasts of New South Wales. With spring in full swing, the water temperatures are rising, baitfish are abundant, and a powerful waxing gibbous moon is about to reach its peak. But these conditions are a recipe for an active bite, from the estuaries to the offshore reefs. Get ready, because the fish are hungry, and we're going to show you how to find them. Now let's talk tactics and target species for this prime spring day. Based on the warming waters and increasing activity, my top picks for coastal Australia, particularly New South Wales, are flathead, bream, and snapper. First up, the ever-popular flathead. These ambush predators will be actively feeding in the warming waters. Where to search? Look for them in shallow estuarine sandy flats, along the edges of weed beds, and near drop-offs or channel edges. The warming coastal waters, averaging around 19 to 20 degrees Celsius, are bringing them into these shallower feeding grounds. What to use? My go-to for flathead. On a day like this is soft plastics around 3 to 5 inches, in natural colours like motor oil or pumpkin seed. Jig them slowly along the bottom, mimicking an easy meal. For bait, fresh pilchards or live prawns rigged on a running sinker are deadly. Remember, a slow retrieve is key to entice a strike. Next, let's talk about bream. Perfect for some light tackle fun. Where to search? You'll find bream around submerged structures, oyster racks, rock walls and jetties in estuaries. They love to patrol these areas for crustaceans and small baitfish. What to use? Small unweighted prawns or nippers on a size 2 or 4 hook are hard to beat. If you're into lures, small hard body lures or grub-style soft plastics hopped slowly around structure will also produce results. And for those looking for a bigger challenge, the snapper are calling. October marks a prime time for these fantastic fish. Where to search? Snapper are moving inshore to spawn, making them more accessible in bays and around coastal reefs, especially those with good rubble bottom or structure. Keep an eye on offshore reefs as well if conditions allow for a run out wide. What to use? Fresh pilchards, squid strips, or even whole squid are excellent baits. Use a paternoster rig or a running sinker rig with a large circle hook. For lure anglers, slow jigging soft plastics or micro jigs can be incredibly effective, especially around dawn and dusk. Now let's dive into the conditions shaping our forecast for the 5th of October. Weather report. For coastal New South Wales, expect a minimum temperature of 13 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 28 degrees Celsius. It's looking mostly sunny with a very low chance of rain, around 5%. Winds will be north to northwesterly, 15 to 20 kilometers per hour, tending west to northwesterly in the late afternoon, then becoming light in the evening. Across wider Australia, maximum and minimum temperatures are generally predicted to be above average for the season. The atmospheric pressure should remain relatively stable, which is always good news for active fish, especially as the winds ease in the evening. Water temperature. The coastal waters of New South Wales are firmly in a warming trend, averaging a lovely 19 to 20 degrees Celsius. This is fantastic news because it means fish metabolism is increasing. They are more active and aggressively seeking food after the cooler winter months. Generally, sea surface temperatures are warmer than average across much of the Australian region, particularly along the west and east coasts. Moon phase. Today, October the 5th, 2025, we are experiencing a powerful waxing gibbous moon with about 97% of its surface illuminated. We're just a couple of days away from the full moon. Many seasoned anglers, myself included, believe that a strong waxing gibbous can lead to increased fish activity, especially around moonrise and moonset. This high illumination can influence tidal movements and encourage nocturnal feeders to be more active. Overall fish activity. Considering all these factors, my friends, I'm giving the overall fishing assessment for coastal Australia, particularly New South Wales, a solid, good to excellent E2. The combination of stable, mild weather, warming waters, and a highly illuminated waxing gibbous moon creates prime conditions for active fish. Spring means fish are shaking off their winter sluggishness, baitfish and prawns are abundant, and key species like snapper are aggregating for spawning, making them more accessible. Expect flathead, bream and snapper to be particularly active inshore and in estuaries, so my friends, get out there and make the most of this fantastic opportunity. Wishing you all tight lines and a no-tail, no-scales day. If you found this forecast helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more expert tips, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a bite. What are your plans for this weekend? What's your go-to bait for spring flathead? Share your experiences and tips in the comments below. I love hearing from you.